Welcome to the art studio, everybody. My name is Lance Johnson. I'm an artist. I have 3 rules when it comes to workshops. 1, there's no mistakes in art. It's all unique creative expression. Don't worry about making a quote-unquote mistake, because there are none. 2, we have to support each other as artists. You know, we're collaborating. The theme of this week is collaboration. And it's important to support each other as artists, right? So no clowning somebody for what they've drawn or anything like that, right? And 3, have fun. Just enjoy yourself. It's like an art studio. You know, you guys can talk. You don't have to be quiet. You can have fun, all right? And if you have any questions, I'm here. Hilliard Darby High School reached out to me, and they saw my work. They know I use a lot of words of inspiration, and I like to collaborate a lot with artists. So they reached out to me and they were like, hey, we have this idea that we want to create a piece that represents your style, but also incorporates all the community of Darby. I was like, it's perfect. We can do a wall of inspiration where everyone in the building adds a piece to this collaboration, and it becomes a legacy piece for them in the school. So I was born and raised in the Bronx, grew up in New York. I was surrounded by graffiti and street art, you know, so I was immersed in it, right? Didn't realize it was art, but I was immersed in that, and it resonated with me, right? But when I was 14, same age as a lot of these kids we did the project with, my mom showed me this documentary about the Harlem Renaissance. And that was a game changer for me, because I appreciated the fact that I saw artists that looked like me, right? I had never seen that before, you know. I saw artists collaborating, musicians, dancers, writers, all types of performers coming together, collaborating and creating and then making magic. You know, so that resonated with me, and that was like the spark that made me say, oh, I want to be an artist, you know, and I want to collaborate. So I love collaborations. And then getting to Columbus, art brought me to Columbus. I was working with this company that hired me to come paint, and I discovered the city, and I fell in love with the art community. You know, the art community is so collaborative here and so vibrant that I was like, oh, this is amazing, and I decided to stay. I always think of canvases as walls, right? Graffiti walls. And there's always these layers of the graffiti wall, right? There's the old graffiti covered by the new. There's the urban decay with the paint chips and everything, and the posters torn. And it becomes a history of that wall. And that's what I wanted to create with this project, right? A history of this piece, right? So we started with layers, right? We started with everybody adding one layer of markers, like we used a lot of Sharpies, and each person added something to it. Whenever I see a canvas, I want to activate it with markings, right? So I'll use words of inspiration. I'll maybe write my name. You can draw a picture on it, and it becomes the soul of your piece, right? And then we would cover it with paint and then add another layer to it. So it becomes a history. That wall becomes a history of the school almost, and the legacy of that community. This is the second part of my process, right? Once this paint dries, then I go over it again with spray paint or paint markers. We have a bunch of different colors, so we're gonna keep going, all right? And it's just a process, and by the end of the week, the piece will be completed. For me, the most important work that I do is with kids, right? I love collaborating with young artists, and I'm always looking for opportunities to share my process with them, because a lot of young artists are very worried about making mistakes and everything. And for me, creativity is about freedom, and I want them to just enjoy the process and have fun. Think about how it feels when you create. Right? How it makes you feel. I don't think about the final project, I think about the process, you know, the journey to get there. The most amazing thing about being an artist is you can create something that someone that you may never meet can see and be inspired by. You know, it's a powerful gift that we all have as artists. Art connects, right? Art connects us across cultures, across languages, across borders. I want them to be able to walk by it and see how the community came together and how all the community is represented, right? It's sort of abstraction because there's so many different markings, but you can sit there and the piece will evolve over time, right? Because you can sit there and look at different, like, oh, look at that, and oh, I didn't notice that. And every time you walk by it, you'll see something new. And to me, that's the beauty of it, right? And then also to inspire the younger generation, right? You think about how once these kids graduate, these pieces will still be there, and the next generation will come in and be inspired by that project as well.